I think probably my favorite way to hunt multiplayer for really any map is to do so without any specific goal in mind other than just trying to find something good for the trophy lodge, and just kind of hunting whatever's active and hoping to find something good, and that's what we're going to do out here on Te Awaroa today. It is currently 10:07 in this server, so Feral Goat should just be starting to drink, and Fallow Deer and Sika Deer should be already. So we'll kind of hunt them for a little while and then probably change servers and kind of do the same thing, and we'll see if that leads us to anything good. And that's at least not a bad size black-white Feral Goat. It's pretty much the perfect range for the 243, because I've said it a bunch, but I'll say it again. When you're zeroed for 300, for some reason it's dead on at 250. So once he lifts his head, we could just go ahead and drop him there with a heart shot. That'll kind of save us on tracking, because the Feral Goats are a little bit big for the 243. They'll run pretty far from a single lung shot. So that'll be good, and that's the side I actually want to hunt on, so we'll kind of cross the bridge and be where we want to be. And this still is actually one of my favorite fur types for the Feral Goat, and we've had, I think, 2 troll level 5s that the score estimate didn't even go high enough. I just think they look good though, so one day hopefully we can get a diamond one. That was actually only 204 meters, so I think we were still good. We hit the top of the heart, but heart and double lung there from the 243, that's not too bad. Well, that's actually pretty neat. It's not a very big buck, but another albino. I think we might have been just a touch forward on that, which is actually might have been too high. Let's see if we get a second here. He wasn't really slowing down, and I don't know that we got into a lung. I really didn't want to track him for the rest of, like, this pretty much best time on Te Awaroa. From basically 10 to noon, I would say, is the best for at least just hunting the map in general, because you have the fallow deer, the Sika Deer, and the Feral Goats that are drinking. I can't imagine we got a lung. The 303 is a pretty strong caliber, and for him to not drop for as long as it took, I gotta think we ended up in the vertebrae, which is kind of unfortunate, but he was just a level 3. Quite a bit smaller than the gold albino we have. Yeah, it was straight in the vertebrae. We were actually good though, not too far forward. I didn't feel like the shot was that high, because it was right at 150. Would have been just a silver anyway, but that's pretty cool to see. We might taxonomize him, because we have the, I think it was level 3 piebald from our single player grind. And then we have the little melanistic as well. Actually, we may end up with a trip to the second lodge with that, just for a tiny rare fallow multi-mount, but it would be all 3 rare fur types. And go figure, straight across the way there is what I think is a light brown turkey. All the others are just common and pretty small. And he's actually not super huge either, but I think that said like 318. That hit really close. I couldn't tell if it was over him. That got him though. That might actually be leucistic, which would be a lot cooler. That definitely is leucistic, so that's actually pretty cool to run into. Kinda expected for it to be a gold, because they pretty much all are. But I like the gray tail and kind of more gray wings on them. So again, we'll probably taxonomize that for the other lodge, because I think we have a bigger leucistic from Silver Ridge Peaks. But we've still not killed a diamond turkey off of Te Awaroa, which is kind of insane. But a couple of rares now, and that's actually one that I like, so we'll definitely take that. I think right now they're all kind of just getting into their drink zones, because the time just got changed, but I was hoping to get a chance to hunt chamois at some point. And since we're at 7 AM, they'll be drinking for a little bit. I don't know how we did that, but that'll save us some tracking time. But yeah, since we get the opportunity, I figure we'll hunt around and see if we can get anything good for them. I still want to get a diamond honeytones one, and I mentioned it on the creator beta that we got to play on, because we killed a honeytones diamond one then. I figured it'd be like this, and it has been. We got the fur type for the diamond chamois that we wanted, and the fur type for the diamond feral pig we wanted, both on the beta, and we have yet to get either of those in the live game, so maybe today can be the day. But I wanted to see what we did there. Just managed a hard shot as it was walking. Not too bad at 209 meters. Gold is 46, so I was trying to figure out, because there's another level 4 straight across from here. Don't know where he was. That one right there. It only goes up to 50, which is a pretty low estimate. But we might as well try to get that one as well. It's right in that kind of perfect range for the 243. I think we managed another heart shot there as well, so if we can just keep that up, we won't have to do too much tracking. So I mentioned he only went up to 50 on the estimate. He's a 46 scoring silver. I was wondering if that was going to be possible. So he's 0.3 below gold. I thought all level 4s would make it. That's actually interesting. I'm not sure there's maybe any other species where level 4s can go anywhere from silver to diamond, because level 4 diamond chamois are not uncommon really at all, but all the way down to silver as well is possible for those. It's kind of tough to tell because it's standing right in the sunlight there, but yeah, that's a leucistic level 4 chamois, and I don't actually know that I've killed a gold one. I've had a lot of melanistics, but I don't remember getting a gold leucistic, so hopefully that's going to be a lung shot. They run pretty far with the 243 hit before they start dropping. I'd say it is. We'll actually try our best to just keep an eye on them, because like I was saying earlier when we were making the heart shots, it saves us a lot of tracking, because they do go pretty far, but knowing where he goes to, which I guess is going to be right about there, that should still make it pretty straightforward. I really didn't pay as much attention as I should have, but I think this guy was a minimum of 46, and a 50.6 leucistic. I'm pretty sure they're still not actually rare, so I don't know, we might just save that in case, because I'm not 100%. They said they fixed them, but it seems like they're still kind of common. I don't know what to get rid of necessarily. I'm not sure why that pig's in there, so maybe we can just save it for somewhere potentially the second lodge or anything like that. Ooh, what are the odds that we'd find another level 5 chamois here? We better spot everything else real quick. And actually, that is a level 4 with a chance. But this is the same lake where we had our last level 5 chamois, and it's definitely not the fur type that I talked about earlier. I think it's that dark brown. But if we can just back up to 250, we're pretty much at the perfect range for the 243. So maybe, if we can get a heart shot in there whenever he lifts his head. That's actually pretty cool. And didn't spook our 4. Also didn't heart shot our 4 that time, but hopefully that's going to bring him down. We saw earlier it takes a while, but he's not dropping, so I'm not so sure we got him in the lungs. We'll have to go and see if we can follow him, because I don't think, at least, a flesh hit from the 243 kills them. But we definitely got the one we wanted, and it was cool to hard shot them. Like I kept on saying, they usually run pretty far, so instant dropping a 5 is something I don't think we've done other than with the muzzleloader. It is definitely the dark brown fur type, so it's one we have. But I mean, I think those are diamond horns. We'll see. It is actually 58.4, so barely. Another dark brown diamond chamois. The good news is, I'm pretty sure our other dark brown would have been the bighorns, so it's a little different. Got that heart shot in there and everything. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Like I said, not the easiest thing to do on these guys, and it would have been a pretty long track if we shot him in the lungs. But then let's see what happened on our level 4. Definitely just a flesh hit, so he should still be alive then. He's not looking the best up there, but he's still going. I'm trying to tell if he has as good of hooks as he's walking away there, but now that he's turning broadside, I think we better focus on getting him down. Still not able to actually drop him, despite the fact that we already had like half of his health gone from the first shot. So we definitely did a little better on the 5, but last time we had a level 5 at that lake, there was also a level 4 with a chance, and that level 4 was a little bit below diamond, so maybe we can actually get a double diamond chamois. We definitely saved it with that shot there, and it's just sliding down the hill. Can we just... I guess that works. But, it's just a gold. Kind of as expected, but we were, I think, on for that? Might have been the angle that messed us up. I'm not sure, but then got our left lung shot in there anyway. But yeah, not quite as impressive as the first one, but still cool to get 2 good-sized ones actually again at the same lake. It seems like they're kind of just getting into their zones, but that's a decent Stika Puck to start with. We'll go ahead and take him. And I realized I actually forgot to show where we got that diamond chamois, just because I think I got distracted chasing the level 4, but a little bit of the hunting pressure still left. It was just this little lake up here in the middle. I don't know why that is that I don't check it, especially now that 2 of our 3 diamonds have been there. I think I'm going to start going there a little more often, because it's like right on that lodge there. It doesn't take any time to go and check. But I think unlike the chamois, all level 4 Stika deer should be gold, so at least we're starting our little bit of a Sika deer hunt with the gold. It's so tough to tell on these bigger level 4s, like the ones where the estimates go well into the 200s. They very well could be diamonds. Level 4 diamond Sika deer definitely exists, and that might be the right rack for it, but so often, and I've said this in so many videos at this point, but animals do score like right at the top or bottom end of their estimates. So that 179 is still like 20 shy of diamond, and it could very well be that, but it's hard to pass up a chance when they're usually pretty easy shots. The thing that I was kind of looking at there is he does have a good wide spread at the top, so that might add some to his score. He is 180, so pretty much right at the bottom as expected. 1.5, I guess, above the minimum estimate. Still a good sized buck, but not quite the level 4 diamond we were hoping to see. I'd like to just get one at some point because they do exist, because all the diamonds we've had have been 5s. I gotta be honest, I think the game is just giving me a sign that we should be done, because we've crashed now twice in the last 10 minutes. I think we'll just head back to the trophy lodge and place our chamois and then go to the second lodge for our fallow multi-mount, because apparently we're just not going to get to stay on the map anyway. And actually, at one point we had a different diamond chamois in this room. We ended up moving them when they were made to be able to fit on the small plaques, but we had our first diamond right there where the reindeer is. Now we have a new one in this room, and I like that a lot. I had our max score cinnamon teal there, so we moved that and just slowly adding to this room every now and then, and I like it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, but we're actually going to go into the second lodge like I said. I think actually, maybe instead we're going to go into the Hall of Shame. It just feels like a perfect Hall of Shame multi-mount, to be honest. I actually quite like that. I mean, other than the fact that they're all quite tiny bucks, it looks pretty cool to have all 3 rares in the same multi-mount. And even more fitting that we messed up the albino, because the melanistic was messed up, so he's a bronze. The albino is a bronze, and then the piebald is a silver. I think the piebald's the second biggest. Melanistic was 146, albino was 106, so that was the smallest. But yeah, it's actually kind of neat. I think we'll leave that in the Hall of Shame, actually. It's a cool thing, but the fact that they're all really kind of pathetic bucks just makes it work even better. But that turned into a pretty good hunt. We got ourselves an albino fallow deer. We have the leucistic turkey, which we'll do something with probably in the second lodge eventually. And then another diamond chamois. And I like them. I think they're a cool species, so definitely happy to get more of them. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.